bro. Like,
not like us. That's wild.
Absurd.
That's wild.
Like, bro, and then the whole Atlanta section of the video, like, once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Like, oh my God, you run to Atlanta when you,
bro,
up your street.
Colleague, fucking colonizer.
Yeah. He dropped that to sing that bar on Juneteenth and then to double back and sing it on July 4th.
Yeah.
Bro, that tweet that was like, bro, he beat you on both of your races Independence Day.
Yeah.
I was just like, God.
Dude.
Like,
it was
dude.
crazy. It was crazy.
I love rap right now.
Yeah.
Like, it made me just so happy to be a fan of music again. Like,
yeah, no, for real. Like, I think also it's just Kendrick, man. Whenever Kendrick drops,
bro,
Kendrick music videos, like,
it's gonna have a purpose.
Bro, every single time.
Though, this time he delivered more now than his previous album, in my opinion. Like the stir he created with this Drake
I'll give you
was
that.
way bigger than the wave he created with his album. Right?
But I think it's because he had to tell bro to stop talking. Like,
yeah,
he
no,
really
this was
like
a
man.
Let me pour like the whole salt mine
on your wound. Like, let me pour Compton in your wound. Like, this is crazy. Like, and I mean, like, just to go deeper in the Amazon thing. Do you understand how many different sets were on stage at once? Like, that is never that does not happen.
Yeah.
Like, that many people, and they are here in unison to say, you're just really not like us, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Like, even like the end shot, it's like there's people throwing up all types of
every
songs.
set,
like
bro,
everything.
Sets I ain't even heard of. Sets you are not gonna see a description of online, bro. Some blocks that nobody knows of are up there.
Legit, crowd too.
Bro.
Hella white people in that crowd too.
Bro.
Yeah, no, it's like everyone. It's like different.
It was on Amazon.
Everyone's against Drake, dude. No one give a fuck, dude.
Bro, you like to have LeBron just in the stands, like.
Yeah,
bro, like
the fact that
DeMar DeRozan was in the music video.
DeMar DeRozan was in the video. Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, everyone turned on Drake.
Bro,
like,
the whole
Drake.
culture was like, you really do just be biting off us.
Yeah.
And I just want to point out, I've been saying this shit for years, documented. Documented for years. I have been on this point.
I think we've had episodes.
So vindicated. I have an episode, I think episode 16 of my podcast is called The Revenge of Wheelchair Jimmy. Like, I do not like his ways at all. And this just feels like such a good time. Like, I'm just sitting back like, yes. Like, bro, like, we got a homie who I've been debating this man Drake against since the day Drake came out, bro. And I'm just like, the quietness from your camp is beautiful. Yeah. Like, I have been so tired of God's Plan Summers and Nice for What's. Like, bro, they were good songs. No one ever said they weren't. We don't like you. Like, oh my God.
Yep.
Oh. When he rented out the whole football stadium when he was on the billboard. You're not us. Like, I don't know. Man. Felt very good.
Yeah, even the culture vulture shit, right? Like, he started buying into other cultures. Because, and then he wasn't buying into his own fucking black culture enough, man. I think that's what happened, dude. I think
it's not even so much that. It's like, bro, you never came here on some real shit. It's in truth like how like the people who are from the burbs try to act like they're not. It's like no one's mad that you're from the burbs.
Yeah, facts.
Why are you acting like you're not is the problem. Like, it's one of those things. And I don't know. Shit's weird. What's up? Welcome to another episode of Better Than Cable. You're in here this week. You're in here with J-Treb from Miseducation Music and Ananya and Parts from Nevaland Podcast and Bobby as well on the board.
Are we up right now?
Yeah. That's crazy. That's so funny. I'm so glad. Hey, we're good people on and offline. That's what you need to know. He didn't even know he was live, and like, we carry these opinions.
It's on YouTube though.
What?
I don't see it on YouTube though.
It definitely says
live and excellent connection on our YouTube.
As long as it's not private.
Fuck.
I mean, take a look.
You gotta flip it to public. No, you can flip it on that screen up there.
No. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny.
Fucking private.
That was great.
I was like, no, it's not even on fucking YouTube. Dude.
Oh, it's gonna be a great rewatch.
Yeah.
There we go.
So funny.
Hey. Oh wait. Parse is not there anymore. Yeah, it's because the window. It's the window.
Because the window?
Yeah, it's the window.
There he is.
Reincarnated. I'm a stargazer.
Hey.
Yeah, we're actually live now.
Hey.
Well, I mean, for the people who rewatch this, you will have seen the intro. But for the people who are new, what's up and welcome to an episode of Better Than Cable.
What's up?
It's okay. They didn't miss too much.
Yeah.
It was like maybe 3 minutes.
Cold Up and Kenny. That's all they missed. That's all they missed. But yeah, what's up and welcome to another episode of LetterKenny. You're here with J-Treb from Miseducation Music and Ananya and Pars from Nevaland podcast, and
What's
Bobby
up?
on the board, speed ramp, just for the extra intro there. What's up? What everybody been up to?
Not much, man. Not much.
Yeah.
I've been transitioning to a undisclosed location.
Hey,
Which
new
is-
undisclosed locations. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
That's what's been happening.
We love it. We love it. How you been doing? Oh shit, Pars, I did keep watching past episode 5 of One Piece.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, it's actually a good
Sounds
show.
like I'm
It's
300
actually,
in.
it's actually no, I'm not 300 in, but it's actually a good show. I took a break and like had to watch Suits because like I just watched too much cartoons in a row. But
Dang,
like
I might
I
have
think
to get
I'm
on this, man.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm trying to remember where I am narratively, and you could probably someone would know where I was at, but like I don't know. I'm past him like getting the whole team together, damn near, which is also crazy. Just the amount of I don't know what to call it, like luck or
shit.
cockiness,
He's in
bro,
it.
walks through
He's
the world
in
with is
it.
crazy. He's just like, bro, I'm about to beat a pirate gang, and everybody's like, what the fuck do
dude,
you mean? Like,
Dang.
Yeah, it's
Y'all really
amazing.
in it.
He's a man of action, dude. He has one fucking goal. And he's
bro,
gonna fucking-
and like I thought, and this is straight outsider looking in. I was like, what is the whole deal with the hat, bro? I'm damn near crying at the screen getting the story of this hat, bro. And I'm just like,
Yeah,
shit, bro, this is
did you
crazy
see
as
him?
hell.
Did you see him with the story with Nami? The redhead?
Yes, the whole backstory,
right,
bro.
like,
oh my
dude, that
god,
shit's crazy, right?
because that's
That
also
shit's
how he got the
crazy.
gum joint, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy
Yeah.
as
Oh,
shit.
shit.
It's an insane
Oh, shit.
series.
The gum.
It's an insane series.
Damn.
I
I
don't know what
thought
that-
I thought
I don't know what
everything,
that
bro.
means
I didn't
either.
know what none of this shit meant either. I thought he was
Not the
crazy.
gum.
I thought he was
Gum.
crazy when he was saying this shit before. It all makes sense now. It all makes
Damn.
sense.
Dude, it's
Bobby,
the best story in the world, man.
are we about to start watching too?
We gotta pull everyone into
Are we
this.
about
Such
to
a
watch?
commitment.
It's such a commitment.
Yeah, I'm
like,
about
look,
to
hey,
watch.
that's why I'm not even trying to rush it. I'm just like, bro, like it's a good show. If I get to the end of a good part of the story, fuck it, I'll sit it down for a minute.
Yeah.
Because like, man, it's a lot. Like, and I'm just like, I feel like this will take more
How
than a year.
long are the gaps in good parts of the story? Like, am I going to be sucked in for 10 hours?
So the episodes are relatively short, right?
Yeah.
So like when a part gets kind of like dry, if you were to like pick up your you'll notice the cadence of the episodes like as they're going.
Yeah.
But like if you pick up your phone for like 2 seconds, go on Instagram, look at something funny, and then look back, it'll be interesting again. Does that make sense?
True.
Yeah.
But it's like Fairly Odd Parents type pacing in my opinion, where it's like I could always predict those like episodes, like Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron type shit, and like when the lull is gonna happen. It's one of those shows.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah. Also, it's like the pacing of it is effed up because it's like a weekly anime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's got those
they're
parts.
hella slow in some parts, especially like in the olden days.
Well, yeah.
Nowadays, like the new stuff is pretty well paced. Like it's a lot better animation and it's like crazier now. But back in the day, it was pretty slow. So it's
Are
like
there,
there's
like-
parts where you could low-key skip it, even like skip like 30 seconds.
I was
Yeah,
going to say,
there is like
is
a
it
list
just like
online, I
30
think, of
seconds, or
skippables.
are there like throwaway episodes?
There's a list online of throwawayable episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
it's
like that's if you
follow
really
this
want
list,
to.
Yeah.
One Pace.
Yeah, One Pace is what
I
it's
think
called.
I think that one like shortens it even if you don't want to watch everything.
Yeah.
I think they like shorten certain parts.
But like
So I can send you that list if
it's one of those like though, if you like Avatar and
I mean,
shit,
I don't
like,
know if
this is a
I
good
would
fucking
cut 'em
show.
out. I was
Facts.
just curious. Like, you
Yeah.
know.
I feel like if I get to
Anime,
like
you
season
gotta come
3,
up with a lot of
watching-
episodes.
yeah, and you can tell it's like this is an episode where you had to fill like to the end of the time.
Yeah,
And then there's
yeah.
some where it's like this had to be crunched in because
Yeah.
you damn near needed 2 for this.
Yeah.
Right.
But like
right.
it's given that.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, and then dude, but like some of it adds to it. Like if you actually just watch that shit too, like it creates like an amazing feeling over time, dude. It's something fucking epic, dude. Like there's like always a intermission in the anime. And just the intermission scenes are like so nostalgic to me now. Like when I used to watch them back in the day,
Yeah.
like it's such
True.
a good feeling, dude.
That's
It's like
crazy.
when you actually watch that shit in like real
Are you
time.
caught? Are you caught up to it? Like you're in time with the current like story of the anime.
Yeah, with the story, I'm beyond the anime.
Is it still
So, like,
weekly?
I'm
Crazy.
reading the manga, right? Like
Yeah, no, I think it's still new episodes, right, Bars?
yeah,
No,
and then
but is
the
it
anime
weekly?
is still coming
Yeah, I
out,
think
the
it's
new-
on Netflix. I think it's weekly
Yeah.
Yeah,
on Netflix.
Yeah, so,
Oh,
like,
like
true.
new episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix has almost everything now of One Piece. They have like the beginning seasons and then like the most recent.
Are you just
stuff.
watching it on Netflix?
Yeah, no, I just
Sure.
had to.
Yeah.
But the problem is, I had to start watching it on my computer because I need that shit to go fast. Like I 2x
Yeah,
everything,
yeah,
and
facts.
it only lets you go 1.5. And if
Yeah.
you use Netflix on TV, it doesn't let you speed up at all.
No.
And I'm like, that's so
no,
dumb.
trash.
That
It's so
setting.
trash.
I hate that shit.
It's
like
so trash.
I don't know. Like it's like, bro, this is like there's certain things where I'm gonna watch it in like regular speed, but it's like
Yeah.
let me pick. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
But yeah, Yeah, on my computer, I got the plug-in where I could just fuck up any video on any website.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's pretty good, though. It's a pretty good show.
Dude, if you 2x it probably is better. You like due to the pacing. If
I
you
don't-
2x
It just
that
works
shit-
out.
2Xing it, let me know. I don't know what any of their voices sound like normal.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
if I
yeah.
were to see a regular episode, I'd be like, who the fuck is that talking? Like, I realized that for a few YouTubers, too. I heard one YouTuber that I watch and only, like, 2X, like, talk, and I was like, dude, this is what your voice sounds like? Like, that's crazy. Like, if we met in person, I would not know who the fuck you are. Like,
I would be so confused.
man. Yeah.
Damn.
But I think the episodes are short, like 30 minutes or some shit.
Yeah, dude, they're so
Okay,
short.
true.
That's why it's like kind of.
That's what I'm saying. You 2X it, you're 15 minutes.
And you
Gold.
can cut through a lot of stuff quickly. Yeah.
The old 28 with two
Yeah.
1 minute
Because,
gaps for
dude,
ads.
it's like actually
Type
like
shit.
22 minutes
Yeah.
because you cut out the intro and outro.
Yeah, and the
then you
Netflix
have that
doesn't even play the
30-second
intros.
intermission.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not
that
gonna
right
lie
there,
though, the song hits at the beginning. You gonna let it play out a few times. That song hit. It's just real shit. Like, hey, that intro is cold. Like, it's a good
Yeah.
song.
I like most of the intros. Some of them are annoying, so then I end up skipping them. But
If it's like if you leave on a cliffhanger,
Yeah.
they should never put an intro in.
Facts.
I hated that on real
dude, they
TV.
always
Facts.
and they always leave you in a
They
cliffhanger.
always
Like,
they
that's
do
the
an
whole point.
intro
That's
and
the
they
whole
do
point.
previously on.
Yeah.
No,
Every
what they usually
episode is
do.
like a fucking cliffhanger.
Yeah, what I noticed though in One Piece, they will pick the scene back up. Like, and like you'll like come in and it'll just restart the scene. Like he was in a fucking cage for some episode or some shit. But like they come back and they pretty much redo the scene again. But like it's a little different. So it's actually kind of interesting. So it's like it might be like a different angle, but same scene. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
So it's
Yeah,
interesting.
That's
But like, yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. That sometimes like the scene will have like a one action that's a little bit different, and you're like, oh shit, that's the real thing that happened.
And you
know?
notice that watching back to back. I don't know if I would have noticed it if I was watching like weekly on TV. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I would have noticed shit like that. But
Well,
like,
no, then you'd get away with it.
yeah. But like on this one, I'm like, yo, we was on the right side last time, but now we're like looking at it from the left angle and shit.
Dang, dude. I'm gonna have to start watching this.
It's worth it.
I might get on it.
It's worth it for just the
I might
lore.
get on
Like
it.
the
Yeah,
lore is
yeah.
so interesting because like
Facts.
as you're figuring out like the other gum fruits and like who has them and like what the
Gum.
fuck they're doing, because like, what are the devil fruits? Like, but like what the people like can do with them and what they are. Like I'm just intrigued. Like it's one of those things.
Facts.
Yeah.
And then also it's like,
Yeah,
dude,
dude,
like who
it
is this asshole who put this treasure in this dick spot? Like, dude, fuck this guy. Like,
Yeah.
bro,
Well,
they
someone
were
who didn't want his treasure to get
he
stolen.
was like, you could be the pirate king if you get it. And it's like, bro, it's obviously in an impossible place. Like, I don't know. Because Buddy is over 1,000 episodes deep, and I'm assuming bro ain't found it. That's really my thing. That's why I'm just like, because in this season, the first season and shit, you think we're gonna wrap this bitch up. Like, and it's like, oh, we're not. Like, just knowing by the number of episodes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't know, maybe moves on to another thing.
there's no way. It's called the treasure's called the One Piece.
Oh.
Yeah, you
That's the
can't.
show.
You can't move on. Yeah, it's,
Basically, like 99% of the story will be to find it, and then like there'll be 1% left. That's not like that will be post finding it. Basically, that's my guess.
that's crazy.
but
Because
yeah,
that means there's gonna be a
everything
hard
is combined
season
up.
where he finds that shit,
Yeah.
and then
it's
there's
over.
like 5 wrap up episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that would be crazy.
Exactly. So like there'll be that little bit that's post him finding it, but yeah, dude, it's so made like the scope. Like right now, Josh was just talking about like, oh, they collected all the crew, right? So it's almost like just setting up like, okay, this is the scope. This is the crew that we're going to be dealing with. These are going to be the main characters, even though a few more get added later. But those are the main people that have like the craziest stories.
Dang.
So it's like dude,
Everybody backstory
it makes
tragic
you.
too,
It,
boy.
it all makes sense. You're like, oh shit, these people all have like powerful goals. It's crazy.
Dang.
And it's like, ain't none of them physically. Don't any of them look physically able to get any of these goals.
Yeah.
I think that's really
Yeah,
the intriguing part too. Like, because all of them have a goal
unassuming.
where it's
They're
like,
unassuming real quick.
you
Yeah.
should dream different. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't think you are going to be the one to get
But
that.
then,
Yeah.
but then when you see them fight, they become monsters, right?
Which is
Like
crazy.
their perspective of how they're displayed, right? They're so unassuming at the beginning, but then when they're in a fight, they're like menacing. It's like the way
Dang.
they're shown is also crazy.
Real shit.
Like
Definitely
just
worth
Luffy,
it.
right? Like
Where
where his
I needed a green light from someone to be like, all right.
I was about to
this
say
is
a
worth
green
it.
light from somebody who's not making
Yeah,
content. about
exactly,
it. Like,
exactly. So
but
I was
yeah,
like,
no,
all
this is
right.
like
I
a
don't
great.
know. I feel like Parse is green light enough. For me, it's just like
It was a commitment.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing for me. But when you're like, all right, now it's worth just starting.
I also wanted to start understanding his shit more too, because he do be saying wild shit in those videos. I'm like, bro, what is that shit? Like, bro, the part with the motherfucking snails. Bro, I'm just like, yo, like, gee, this makes no sense to anyone who does not understand One Piece. Like, this would not make sense. Like, this crazy as fuck. But yeah. And it's like, bro, other people obviously fuck with it. I see your follows. I see your likes. Like,
facts.
Apparently, I'm the one out of the know.
Be careful watching my videos now. I might give you spoilers.
Hey, it's fine. I'm so many episodes behind that I guarantee you I could get 3 things that are more important than that spoiler that are cooler. So it's like, or I'll forget it by the time I get there.
That too.
I really want to see how quickly I can catch up. Like, it's a quick show, but like, man, it's a lot.
Do you know what number you're on relatively? I'm just like curious how far you've made it.
I mean, I'm just gonna go on the Netflix app. We can solve this. Solve this problem.
I'm getting an idea of pacing here, you know.
Well, I mean, so this is like I did a 1 week of this was pretty much what I was watching when I got to the crib. We'll see what episode I'm on. One Piece. Yeah, dude, new season. Just new episode coming Sunday is what it says on here.
Yeah.
22 seasons. Episode 17. Yeah, they're 24 minutes. Like, that's nothing. I watch YouTube videos that are longer. Honestly, if I exchange this for the amount of YouTube that I watch, I could probably eat through this. Easily.
So I'm worried about.
See, that's the other thing.
The more you'll want to know what happened.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
There'll probably be like an inflection point where it's like the story hit here and then I couldn't put it down.
So when I get into a show recently, I've been like really getting into it. I like just want to keep watching it. And then I'll be like, I could stay up and watch another episode. Lately, Netflix's model has been working out for me because like you run out of episodes after like 2 days.
Because the shows are so
2 bad
short.
nights of sleep. But if I have 1,000 episodes,
you're right.
It's gonna cause some pain.
You might have to limit yourself.
That's another thing I'm worried about.
It's also a crazy thing too, because it's like this is like a lunch break show too. You could really like watch an episode in a lunch break. Like it's like you could.
Yeah, see, I might end up watching it like the whole day.
Just like have it on an extra screen. I mean, I can see that. Like, I might, if I wasn't on Twitch too, I'd probably just like have it running while I edit. But like, I've been doing music over there just to like, because I feel like I'll get a crazy copyright strike for One Piece.
You would.
If I just have it like playing in the just the audio. Dude. Somebody got banned for F1 content, but not for streaming the race. They streamed the counter, like the lap timer and everything in the corner. But they were using the paywall F1 account to get the screen share, and they got clocked for that. And it was literally like 15%. Swell. She doesn't really do F1 content like that, but she does race Sundays with like her people, and she just like had the leaderboard up there, and she got like suspended off Twitch.
Damn,
crazy, dude. And I was like, this was like I think less than like 20% of the like it had to be like it was like 13% of the screen in the corner.
Was it the whole timing tower, like 1st through 20th?
I don't think it was 1st through 20th. I think it was just like the first couple. I think it was the first couple people. Like she didn't have the whole list up, but she had like screen shared just like a little like square of the top of it.
Yeah, wait, what's wrong with that though?
Well, it was their argument was that because she was logged into her F1 account, like if she would have went on any other website that had it listed for free, it would have been fine.
Damn,
but because she was logged into her F1 account, that's what the problem was.
No websites listed for free.
That's crazy, really?
This is not free content.
You would have to.
Wait, no. Just the time, like the lap, the lap leaderboard is you have to sign in for
real
there's
time. I believe so.
There's no place that offers that for free.
Well, if you have Sky Sports, you're good. That's what.
So fuck all that. Like I'm just saying, like you can't go on Google and find it.
I don't think it's live.
Damn, that's crazy.
So I
then
think
that makes more sense why she got
behind.
Caught. Okay. Maybe that's why she got caught. It was too close.
Or like it only updates every 3 minutes.
Yeah,
so you don't
that's
see
not like that
happening.
for the UFC.
That's actually
it's like every
fucking
round,
crazy.
You only get updates.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
That's wild to me. That's the most insane.
Media.
I think that is still a misuse of the copyright system where I'm just
I don't disagree.
It's like
she is giving away essentially what is happening, not visually totally,
that's what I'm
you
saying.
get the whole idea of the race. You can watch that and you will understand basically what happened throughout the race.
Yeah.
You just won't see
but
what
it's just
caused
like
everything.
You gotta dive so deep to call that a problem, in my opinion. Like where it's just like if this person was explicitly putting the race on the screen, I'd be like, damn, like that is not transformative content.
To be fair, too, I think it's also like they know if they let it go, everyone will do it, and then they can't defend it.
That's the thing is she gave other people ideas, and I think that's the main problem.
So we don't hear the glug glug.
Yeah,
I could definitely see that, but I don't know. It's like that's just like I feel like if I had to create the line, that would be my line. Where it's like that is okay, and anything over that is the line. Because like that's just like you have to talk the whole time. There's no audio. Like it's like this person would have to visually be staring at your screen and they're not seeing like anything larger.
So
that'd be kind of crazy to me.
I'm really not totally surprised, mainly because I know all the F1 channels I watch and stuff, when they do live streams, like race live streams and qualifying live streams, they do not use any of the elements from the stream. So like they'll have a clock up. So like qualifying's time, you get 20 minutes the first session, 15 the second, 10 the third. And they'll start the clock exactly the same time as it starts on their stream, but it will not be the clock that's on the stream.
That's like even for the UFC, you can't have like the round time, like the whole banner that they have.
Well, even
you
like
just can't use that element.
I'm pretty sure like the NBA and NFL will come after you too if you use the score ticker.
Yeah.
Like if you had
That's
the whole
crazy.
scoreboard on the stream, I think they'd be pissed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, this is some Nintendo shit. You know, it's like
It feels Nintendo to me. It
really
feels
like
Nintendo to me.
you're fucking charging for gameplay now. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not a free broadcasted thing. Like it is available nowhere free.
Of course.
You are not going to watch this
like
service
it's like
for free.
saying like Pokemon.
It's
you have
like
to pay for
to
Pokemon,
me
right?
it
But,
feels like
you're
to
not
me it feels like I'm being
there. You're not actually experiencing anything.
Yeah,
Right.
it feels like I'm being paywalled to be a fan.
Yeah.
Like I have to pay like that's
I mean, you
like,
are.
to be a fan. Like that's crazy. Like I don't know. That
To
just
be
makes me
fair-
feel like I don't want to be a fan because why would I be a fan of something where it's like there's a paywall to enjoy.
To be fair, the F1 one, I kind of love the subscription.
But I mean, like,
It's not bad. It's $80 a year. You get every race, every session for the entire year live as it happens, and replays. And as soon as every session ends, it's available for playback, going back to 2008. So I can watch any race from
like-
any year going back to 2008.
but
Or
like,
any
but see, like I feel like even like though it's a good deal. I feel like what it's doing is because like next year it's not going to be $80. I bet you any amount of money it won't be that next year.
been 80 for the last 3.
I guarantee you next year it will not be $80 no matter what. Like every single subscription of everything in the world has been going up in 2024. Like there's no way. And like it's one of those things where it's a slippery slope where it's like you get me at 80, but like I'm a fan for life. So I feel like saying 85 next year won't hurt. Like fuck it. And I still get the same value. And then it's like, it's one of those things where I'm just like, damn, like there's,
just gonna keep
you can't
going.
get shit no more. Like everything, like I'm very, and it's weird, but like I'm very okay with advertisement. I'm very okay with ad sponsored content. What I'm like, it's like everybody wants to get off of ad sponsored content. And it's like at that point, like I don't know, it's too much. Like this is like a subscription to death is insane.
I mean, I get what you're saying. But like what
if basketball did that and they stopped any other games that were happening on TV anymore? You know
Well,
what I'm
no,
saying? Or
but
like football
cable.
doing what I'm saying, football doing the same. Like, what if they stopped this cable part because they could make more money if they did what they were doing with these other sports? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so these things bring success, and then these other sports don't receive that. So now it's like we paywall the basketball season, we paywall the NFL season, we paywall like soccer.
Like when I say you're only seeing F1 through a subscription, that includes cable. Like ESPN will play the races if there's nothing bigger.
Yeah, of course. Like
So,
they can get a spot a day, certain races, larger races, or things like that.
So like it will be on things, but like you're paying for cable then, and the cable is then paying the
they're
channel.
getting a check somehow. They're getting a check from
So
Like, even NBA.
At this point, people
NBA
just
is
go the
like
fuck outside. We should start going to bars
cable.
again to watch events. We should start
I'm
going
okay with that.
outside.
Like,
Let's get across all of this by just going to be social again. Like,
there's a bar in the city called F1 Theory, I think.
And
I
they
kind of want to
pay
go
the-
there. It's like they have race celebrations. There are deals for all the races.
But
on
see, that makes
Sundays.
more sense. Charge them.
But
that is the
sometimes-
appropriate person to charge.
Facts.
So because they're going to overprice overpriced drinks anyway. So it's like, fuck it. We're all good here. I'm cool with an overpriced drink. They're cool with an overpriced cable package.
But sometimes the races are at like 2 a.m. And I'm like, do I want to go to that bar?
That's insane. If they do everything.
Should I do like 5 a.m. there? They do all of them.
That's insane.
5 a.m.
So if they're in like China.
I mean, if you're going to be awake.
It's going to be like 5 a.m.
If you're going to be awake. I mean,
I don't get up to watch them actually. I'm perfectly happy waking up, not checking my phone, and going to turn on a race that ended 3 hours ago and acting like it's live on my TV.
I can feel that.
I have no one really else in my life who follows it nearly as hard, so nothing will be spoiled.
Yeah.
There's certain things I watch where it's like no one is gonna spoil this.
Yeah.
Like there's a Super Smash tournament that happens yearly on this YouTube channel that I watch, and like I know no one will ever spoil it for me. Like it's one of those things where it's like I can get it whenever I want.
Did not know that existed.
Exactly. You don't need to. Like and then like they're like Pokemon tournaments or like video game tournaments. No one in my life watches these. Like
so it's like I'm okay with not watching all of them live. I do want to go check out that bar though. I mean, I keep seeing stuff for it.
I don't like sports, but I would enjoy sports socially. Meaning that like if this was what we came out to do,
I would go there. Like that seems like cool.
You go there?
I would. It's one of those things where I do it on a night.
I'm not getting merch, Bobby. I'm not getting merch.
Yeah, we gotta look clean when we walk in there.
Bobby, I'm walking in like this. Maybe with pants on.
I was about to say, you can get some actual pants. That's about it. Like I won't rock the sweats. I'll throw some jeans on, maybe a khaki.
But that's about it.
Not even a khaki. I'm gonna be
jeans.
Yeah, jeans is the highest we go. Like
jeans.
Full body suit.
I was about to say, Bob pulls up in a track like a racing suit.
He does a onesie.
Oh, I would fucking die.
No, I'd actually. By the way, that noise you guys heard earlier, the couch pooped my phone.
Okay, yeah, because I definitely was gonna ask about that after the show.
I put it right here, and it just fell all the way down.
It makes sense.
And I didn't know what it was at first. I was like, "How did that happen?" And then I picked this up. I was like, "Oh, yep."
It sounded wild in the headphones. It definitely hit the stand.
Yep.
I know. It had like literally right on the bar.
Like, man, yeah, I don't think I'm walking in any F1 merch though.
No,
like,
not at all. Okay, not F1.
I'm not even like considering it.
Like, no, not at all. That's not. I go to Bulls game in a hoodie that will not say.
Dude,
that.
I randomly have
yeah. You do? Bars, you just got random. You got random F1 merch.
What do you got?
Yeah, I have an F1 shirt.
Is it an F1 shirt or is it like a team shirt?
No, it's just like an F1. It's like actually just. Literally,
just
F1. It just says F1 on it.
Liberty Media may have got you. No, there is like it's just red and white, and it's F1 merch.
I mean, it's like a Hard Rock Cafe T-shirt.
Yeah,
we could all walk up as like the Mercedes drivers.
That's insane. That is the wildest thing I've ever heard.
I saw that Louis Hamilton won again, right?
Promotion.
Did he?
Yeah, he won for the first time in 254 days or something.
Yeah, I was like, that's
or 1,000 days or something.
Damn.
So he won the championship 7 years straight, and then did not win a race for 2 years, and then won this past weekend.
Oh, he got fucked up after that.
Oh yeah,
he got trashed.
He was crying at the end of it. It was his home race. They were at Silverstone in Great Britain.
Oh, bro,
damn,
he turned up. Lewis Hamilton, right?
Lewis Hamilton.
I would have been at the crib crying. Bring my mom out here, bro. What you mean? I just went at home.
Facts.
Been on a spell, bro.
Facts.
That's one of those dry spells where I know he thought about quitting racing.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you don't.
Yeah.
You win 7. You win 7 back to backs. Leave.
He's been with Mercedes since 2012, I think, and he's going to Ferrari.
If I was him at that home race, I still would be considering racing. I would have been like, hold up,
I'm nice.
I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break for the next season. I just told y'all niggas I was nice. I proved to me I was nice again. I'm gonna sit down for a second. Like, I don't know. I would have been a little different.
Yeah.
Facts.
We could go with the Mercedes outfit.
Bobby, we are not going in there teamed up. That's crazy. That dude looks like DJ Pauly D, and it's not 2011. That's a problem.
This is an old picture.
That is a problem.
He's 39.
That is a problem.
An old picture.
Oh, if he's 39, that's the time period he got stuck in. Send that shit to Pars, please.
No, this picture is years ago. I
Screenshot
guarantee
that shit and send it to Pars, though, so he has reference.
Yeah. That's fair. I found it's a ridiculous
Pars,
picture.
you are so lucky that you don't live here and you're not getting roped into the idea of us actually wearing Mercedes outfits into an F1.
What if I get the outfits?
I don't give a fuck.
Bobby, I'm not putting that on. Like, I'm just not.
The head assery. No, bro. I'm walking in there in my finest thrifted attire, because what you mean? Walking in there
it's basically
in a nice
like
like
I'm good. That's not really the section.
That's basically what
bro look like a mechanic. He looked like he at work. He looked like he at work. No, why would I go there?
I don't know what that outfit is or what that photo shoot was for. I don't know if they ever sold it. But it's literally, it's a race suit, but then it's like Elvis for the top.
Yeah, it's a lot of chest, bro. It's a lot of chest.
I don't know how I just found that picture, and I've never seen it before, but I should make a meme out of it, because other people definitely forgot
They just needed to show off his chains, man. I think
that's what it was.
A lot of chest in him.
There's a lot. Why is it so much like Elvis with the collar, then?
Elvis collar is crazy. Like everyone knows what you mean. But I'm just saying, I've never heard somebody say Elvis collar. Like I know what you mean. No, I'm just saying context is amazing. Like that's just all I'm saying. Like it was great. Like we all knew what the fuck you meant. Like it was someone who did not see that photo knows what you meant. Like it was just
you guys don't have to dress up for that bar, but I
we weren't going to. If you did not notice, we were in
It's okay, I'll let you off the hook.
Thank you.
We appreciate it, Bobby.
Yeah, crazy. Man, do we even have any topics for today? We were
going to talk about the Apple ring.
That was about to say. We
did barrel into that a little bit.
We did. We
made it top one.
Just kind of got there. It was nice. But yeah, like we were going to talk about that Apple ring because I didn't even know anything about this shit until Paris sent it. Like I knew it was like fake talked about, but.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Did they do like a quiet release or?
It was probably based off patents, but I thought they had the patent for some years.
It was it was just a news article that came out that they're literally pursuing the ring now, for real.
Yeah.
So maybe potentially next year it could come out or something like that. But essentially, it's the same thing as the watch. Essentially, right? Like.
Yeah,
it's the same thing as the watch
with no screen.
Maybe it'll have less features. It'll have a little bit less features, and you just go through your health app. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like, that's my guess on.
I wouldn't say it's the same thing as the watch because the watch provides a lot of functionality through the screen. And you get no screen on it.
I turned on the accessibility features on this thing, and it is insane.
But for the health tracking,
like I can do all the tap features now.
Yeah,
like, that's great.
Tap is so nice.
Like picking up calls won't be a thing, but all the health stuff. Yeah.
Well, hold on. I think you could pick up calls.
That would be so ridiculous.
Just tap the ring twice.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel like that's.
It doesn't answer on the ring. You have to have headphones in or to.
Of course, but I'm just like I feel like
that's. You could answer it on the ring.
You could do gestures with the ring.
Just like
that's actually I don't think that's that hard. But
I feel like
you aren't reading a text off a ring.
I think incorrect. I think incorrect input scares me with a ring more so than a watch.
Facts.
Does that make sense? Like I feel like there's gonna be so many I'm trying to not answer this call and now I'm like stuck in a call that I really didn't mean to answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Also, it's like I just accidentally touch it.
Like I don't know.
Like if I just accidentally touch it and it just does some shit. I mean, and I'm like, yo, what's happening?
I feel like Apple's generally pretty good at erroneous touch rejection.
I think it's gonna be a big thing with the Vision Pro. I feel like they're gonna have a lot of
they could integrate that.
Okay.
Well, then you get a display because then you pull your ring up. And you have like a hologram come out of it because it's in.
You're making sense. You're making sense.
That'll be sick.
Yeah, no, that would be hella interesting, dude. Because now they can track finger movement. Yeah, it's like.
I was going to say the Apple Ring. Now I can see it making more sense functioning with something.
Well, to be fair, I feel like if you want full finger tracking, you need 10 Apple Rings.
Yeah.
But
yeah. But they could make a better approximation than. They were making some.
I wonder if
approximation with the watch.
Yeah, I was about to say, does the watch interact with the Vision Pro parts at all? Like, have you read anything about that? Like, because if
already had that gesture, like.
Yeah, the pinch.
Apparently, like in the new watches, they have that gesture where you can pinch.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's what they got it for the Vision Pro.
Well, so
right?
the pinch feature was an accessibility feature for people that they released with like the Apple Watch 4. Because I figured out how to put it on this watch that I have that's not an Ultra. And I can use all the features now, which is crazy because they actually took an accessibility feature and made it a Vision Pro main feature.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, so that's what, So that's why I feel like the watch probably does integrate. I'm sure it does.
It's got to because there's so much data you can get from there, and then plus a ring with the Vision Pro. All of those three things make more sense than pairing it with a phone.
Where's this fall on the chances of happening-ometer? We got AirPower. We got the Apple Car.
Oh, it's definitely
AirPower is input, isn't it?
No. AirPower got switched. They switched it to the folding. The square folding dock. It's got an Apple Watch charger on one side. Yeah, they switched it. Yeah. AirPower was supposed to be a a pad that had the ability to charge 3 devices, but the crazy part was going to be you can kind of place them wherever the fuck you want.
Yeah, you just toss them on the pad.
Like, but they never got the
coils
right.
They are.
Yeah, they never got the coils right for it. So they literally just packaged old Apple Watch chargers with the MagSafe bolts that they didn't sell and put them in leather and said $120.
Yep.
Crazy. Like, but I think it's in between, like, air power, which means it's going to get repurposed.
Air power was close.
But
It wasn't. That's what I'm
saying.
I think they figured it out. I think it was just getting really hot.
Either hot or expensive. I was like, what they were trying to design. I was like, dude, this doesn't make sense. Like, it was too much technology.
There's a hilarious
for what
cheap
it was.
version that I saw a YouTube video on when like air power was being rumored.
And was it just overheating everything?
No, but it was like this thick, and then it was maybe a foot by a foot.
God damn.
And you put the device on it. And then you audibly hear as motors move the charging coil under the device.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And it would move across across the little pad to where the device was.
Yeah, and then it would
that
charge
thing was crazy. Yeah.
Then that's what Apple wanted, but they wanted it to be a like thin leather mat.
Yeah, and it was never. Oh my god, that was such a pipe dream. But I think the Apple Ring might fall in that category of getting repurposed more so than becoming a car, where they just talk about it for 10 years and never do it. Because I'm not calling
the car team.
They had a car team, and all they made was
car
CarPlay.
existed.
All we got was CarPlay. They made it
Did the car team even make CarPlay?
The CarPlay was invented for the Apple car.
Was it?
It was It was the operating system of the car, and that is the only thing we got from it. Like,
I thought they just made that to fit your phones with all the radios.
Plan was that was the whole point.
Yeah,
it's like they wanted ready for the car, and then it never happened.
I don't even think CarPlay was supposed to come to as many cars as it did until they said the cars failed. Like the fact that I have CarPlay in a Hyundai, I think is a failure of the Apple car, and I'm glad it is because
now CarPlay's on the fucking Porsche, dude.
Bro, no. They started on Porsches, Lamborghinis. I think they had a contract with Bentley.
Yeah.
And all of their operating systems were garbage. But like they put it on those cars first, and it was beautiful. And then they put it on like Range Rovers or some shit. They put it on some higher like middle class car, and everybody was like, "Yeah, we need it." And like the car was going nowhere. Yeah. I wonder how much it costs to get that software on these cars because they're making money. There's no way they're not. But like crazy that just became a software. But hey, like I like it.
I think these rings are likely to come out, man. I think Apple could perfect this tech. Like
my
question is are people gonna start getting married with these Apple rings now? Like they're gonna start.
Hey, if it costs enough,
diamond Apple ring.
If it costs enough, bro. Hey, I'm not even okay. I have never lost my Apple Watch or fucked it up in the way that I fuck up regular watches or lose regular watches.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, if you want to get a commitment to me, we getting married.
It's kind of fine mine.
It's kind of logical.
You don't want to.
This shit kind of logical to me, bro.
Fine mine.
Proximity sensor.
Bro. What happens when the battery expands?
I feel like there'll probably be there'll be an Apple renewal program by that point. There'll be on Apple ring number 8 or something. This is a piece of technology you will upgrade. Yeah, like bro.
You know, we used to laugh about iPhone 15 being a giant chocolate bar, and it is kind of a giant chocolate bar.
Yep.
You have a phablet. Like that is like it's a thing. Yeah. That's the size of phone.
This thing's the fucking size of my head, dude. Like
this is I don't want them to ever go bigger. I fake want a mini, but the battery life is garbage. Like I do way too much stuff in life.
You got a big boy, man. I mean, I feel like Bob's hands fit the best on this. I feel like initially my hands
literally the phone is a good size for people who have the hand reach for it, but my thumb don't go over that fucking far. My problem is I need left side touch capability with my right hand.
Like,
that's the hardest.
I was about to say you palm middle. Your palm's in the middle of the phone when you get to there. Like
I mean it is, but I can get there without I have to do it.
You have to readjust to get notification center every time. Like from the bottom holding of your phone, you can't access notifications with it.
I'm not always holding my phone like that.
There's no way you can.
Like this.
You can't. Your hand is not.
So generally, if I'm picking it up to check it, I'll be like this.
That's wild. That's never seen. I've never seen a claw machine hand grab.
I go.
Well, I'll just pick it up for a second. Look at it. I mean, my finger's more over on the side. It's a little more relaxed than what I did to demonstrate it. But then you can get to both the top if you need to. But generally, you just go up and then.
But I'm saying, I guess what I'm saying is so if I'm here on my home screen and shit, I don't know. It's I feel like that you gotta go you gotta go to here. It's not a topic. It's not a topic. Back to the Apple ring. Back to the Apple ring. Right? Back to the Apple ring. Right. I don't know if people want it. Is my thing. Like, I feel like Aura's days have been numbered since a subscription service.
Man. I hate that shit.
And even if Apple doesn't subscription service, the subscription service is not the problem. I think this is the definition of unnecessary tech. Like, Apple's been they've been thinning down their product categories for years. This would be a direct opposition of that.
Yeah.
Like, we've gotten it down to calling the base level iPad the iPad for years because they literally just phase out old shit.
Yeah.
Like, the Air is just the Air, and you have to know the generation number personally. The Pro is the Pro.
So I have a problem with this.
I love that.
I have a problem.
Why?
So you're selling it used, iPad Air.
You listen.
What's it worth?
Model
it's the
numbers.
generation,
Everything's by model number. Every Apple device has a model number. So that, I don't know if I'm with you.
What do you mean, model number?
Every phone and device, your phone has a model number. That is what you sell it under. Yeah. On eBay, you search by model number for any Apple device.
But not everyone will.
But everyone who's in the used market does.
Yeah.
You literally some older.
If I go right now, everybody who listed iPad will screenshot the settings page to show the model number. If you do not know that, if you do not look at that screenshot, you're not doing your due diligence as a buyer. I'm gonna give that all day. And also, people do list years, so it's like if you say iPad 2018, I know it ain't new. Like,
no, but it could be like early 2018, mid 2018,
nope,
or
late. They don't drop that. They don't drop that frequently. Now the laptops have that problem.
There have been like early 2018 and late 2018.
Not for iPads. That for the laptops, that's an actual issue.
It's definitely been a laptop.
If you try to buy a laptop from I think it's 2016 to 17, it is, you need to know this like model number series, like you need all the information, or you might buy the wrong thing.
Yeah.
But like that's because that product category got fucked up a long time ago. Yeah. But now I feel like now everything's by chip. So it's like what chip?
No, I know. I actually like the new ones because it's MacBook Pro M1.
The iPads are damn near there too, though. I mean, like if you got an iPad Air, you can get one with an M1 or M2. iPad Pro, M1, M2, or M4 because I think they skipped the 3.
Yeah.
There's no M4 in any laptop still. Yeah. We're waiting. Yeah. They're a weird ass company.
For the Ring, dude, I think they might just be repurposing old Apple Watch tech.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. 100%.
Like people are trading in.
I don't know about that. Anything on an Apple Watch, I think, is too big to repurpose into it. No, your battery's going to be too big. The board's going to be too big.
I wonder what the
sensors are.
Well, maybe like the barometer and stuff, but they already took that from the phone. But that blood oxygen sensor on the back is not going in a Ring.
True. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the heart rate monitor is too large on the back of all of these. Like these freaking they've yet to make this singular part of the watch any smaller.
No,
like this is the problem why Apple Watches get bigger and not smaller. This is the exact same size, everything 1 to now.
Yeah,
like it's crazy. That's the same sensor as all of them.
That's why I was gonna say it's just you can't fit that thing in a Ring.
No, like that. I wonder. I'm pretty sure they recycle those from old Apple Watches. Apple Watches like. A different way to do it. I'm pretty sure that this is probably all of the devices are made of all recycled materials.
Like a lot of oxygen sensor for a lot of them. I think they can just end up making an ML model to replicate like what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So they can probably approximate a lot of stuff as well.
Well, so I don't like that then, because now I'm buying a Ring that's just guessing at what it's saying.
But I feel like you're buying an Aura Ring is damn near the same thing. There's got to be something.
Well, no, there's got to be something. Not that the Ring like actually has good sensors and is going to give good info. But if it literally has no sensors and is just an AI ring that's going to tell you things that might be true about
AI
your
mood
health.
Ring, AI mood health.
Yeah, like I'm not here for that. No. If it has 0 sensors on it and it's just like AI will tell you how you are.
Yo, what if it start telling you your mood?
It's crazy.
Shit, like,
it connects to your laptop, your phone, and your watch to
it's like
AI guess.
It's like you haven't used your Apple devices enough today. You should use them more, or you might be depressed.
That's crazy.
Just shilling Apple devices. You should check out the new iPad
Apple Watch
Air.
Is already doing that, right? Like people are buying the Apple Watch anyway, right? Like it's already
using but the watch has so much more functionality. Like if you go on a run right now, and like if you're a health person, the Apple Watch makes so much logical sense. You can use it instead of your phone as an iPod device when you're running. You can use your same headphones, you can keep everything the same, but now you just have a watch. Like the health tracking is very accurate. On top of that, the notifications, like I want a screen to be able to see that information.
Yeah.
I love the timers. I love like all of the small things you can do with it.
The best thing. This is just like the ultra feature, but like flashlight with this.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
It's
you have
so
a flashlight?
Clutch. Yeah, I literally just have to.
Flag.
I just have to press.
You said that's an ultra.
Oh, the screen just turns white.
But that screen gets as bright as your phone.
Yeah,
no, I know.
And no other Apple Watch has ever gotten that bright.
Yeah,
so that thing is a legit flashlight if you're in the dark. It's crazy. Also, it's got an emergency mode that is so absurdly loud that it will actually hurt your feel. Like
if I hold it,
like your ears will feel like they're bleeding.
Don't do it. Yeah,
do it.
Don't do it. You're not. You can take your headphones.
No, do it by the mic. I'm gonna mute all of our headphones.
Bobby will still die.
In this room,
like it'd be bad.
It is that loud. It is made for if you think you're about to pass out in a forest and you want someone to find your body.
Yeah, you're stranded.
Like it's absurd.
Crazy.
But also the crazy part about these new Apple Watches, they can like find your way back home, no cellular, no data, anything needed. Like just the GPS positioning in it is so accurate that you can literally just plot. Like you can say, "This is my crib," and you can just start walking.
Yeah, you can do the waypoints.
That's insane.
Yeah,
that's so crazy. Like these, like I can't see a Ring getting up to that level of functionality, so I don't even think these are in the same category. Like this feels like a frivolous purchase.
This will be a cheaper, way less featured Apple Watch.
What if it's just not smart and it's just called Apple Bling?
That's crazy.
Apple Bling.
That's just a titanium ring recycled from old phones.
I would buy that.
I would buy that.
Depending on the price.
Yeah,
I would buy that. Because I like a cool recycle project.
Also, like
even if they call it Apple Bling?
No. The name will matter. But also, that is not making it through any room in Apple. Like, that person would get fucked. Like, I honestly think so. Like, no way they make it.
Apple Ice.
You don't understand what we do here. So.
Yeah, like, I feel like someone would be like, Steve Jobs would be disappointed in you, and they would just walk away. Like I feel like that's just like that would
be funny though.
They would just like make you. They'd like make you like look at Johnny Ive's book of design for Apple like for 2 hours. Like that would be your punishment. They'd be like, do we look like we would name anything in here Apple Bling? Like,
that one's shiny.
Literally, like this person.
No, that would be my answer.
From a Ring versus a watch. Do you think you can get something different?
I think I mean, the Oura Ring, I think, kind of proved it, like in the sense of like you can get more accurate sleep tracking depending on what sensors are in the ring, because the ring and the way you wear it, you can like get more information apparently. I don't exactly know how the science of it works, but that is like what people tout the Oura Ring for, because a lot of people gamify sleep, as I like attempt to these days with my watch, where it's like trying to stay in bed longer and get more quality sleep. I can see the rings being cool for that, and I think people use it a lot for like water intake. Which, how does the ring track that shit, or do you track it yourself and the ring just reminds you? That's wild.
It's the ladder.
It's the ladder. So you put it in, so the ring just reminds you. Okay, that's ridiculous. I've always wondered.
Do that on your phone.
I have always wondered why in the fuck people need water tracking. I drink so much water in a day.
Legit.
Why do you need to track your water?
Legit.
And like, I don't know, but hey, different strokes, different folks. But like, a lot of people like water literally like those are the things. They're just like, I'm drinking so much more water because my Oura Ring reminds me, and I'm like, shorty, what were you doing before? Were you just out here dying?
No, she just like look. It doesn't track the water. It just every 20 minutes is like drink water.
Yeah, it's just like
this is not.
It's not
like just an alarm.
It's just such a non-real feature. Like at least the Apple Watch, like I love the stand reminders because I do sit down for too long. So it'll be like, hey, we know that you have not stood up in this amount of hours. Stand up for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like the mindfulness breathing shit where it's like, hey, your heart rate's been all the way fucking up today. You want to breathe? And it's like, yeah, kind of do. Love that shit.
Nah, see, I turned that shit off.
Really? That's crazy. Nah, I love that shit.
Because like for me, I didn't like the stand one.
Oh, I love the stand one.
Because I'm like, bro, I did so much shit throughout the day. Let me sit down for a bit.
Well, you can change the goal number. You can make it less hours. You can put like.
I still hit my like it's almost full already.
Okay.
So like I always hit it. But
I don't.
I'm like, bro.
My stand is the blue ring inside of there, and it's sad right now.
Dang.
But like I have a standing desk too, so whenever it gives me the reminder, I literally just hit the little button and I stand up at the desk.
That's nice.
So it's like, I don't know. I always thought that was a cool one. And also, like, I was working from home for like the whole year. So, like, that's when I was really just at the crib sediment. So I just, that notification and reminder was so needed. Like, I would have just sat down.
No,
like,
that's fair. I think I turned it off the second I started training. That's what it was.
Yeah, you're doing shit.
Once I started training,
active.
I was like, I'm not.
That's a real thing.
If I kicked people in the face, I wouldn't need a standing reminder.
When I work from home, though, I literally just don't get out of my chair.
Yeah. And it's like, because you find the comfortable place in the chair.
Yeah.
That's really the problem. Like, if I'm sitting in a chair for 2 hours, I know where the comfort's at, and I can stay here for the day now. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I love that shit. Like, it's just, you get that, like, veg state, and you're just, like, at the computer, mouse and keyboard, perfect distance. Oh,
Dude,
but then
like,
my watch will be
that's
like, "You're too fucking comfortable."
Like,
Yeah,
bro.
feet are up on the desk at the same time.
See, this reminds me. I kind of fucked up, guys.
What?
Bobby's seen this. Paris has probably seen it too. But like, I have this big ass beanbag.
You don't like the beanbag anymore?
No.
Did you
so
say you were gonna sleep on that beanbag or some
He
shit?
did.
No.
Which
I
is
said
wild.
that was wild.
Which is
Yeah.
wild. Like, bro,
No.
I'll give you an air mattress. I got to, like, bro,
No.
You sleep it on a beanbag.
No. I replaced it with my desk chair for like a bit. Bro, it's the best thing ever.
Oh,
So
you
you
put
put
the
the
beanbag
beanbag-
at your desk.
Yeah.
That is the craziest shit.
That's different.
Because
That is
so
a-
you've seen how tall it is,
No,
right?
yeah, it's a large beanbag.
Yeah, so it's almost perfect for my
a good
desk.
like 3.5 foot tall beanbag
It's lit.
That's
with no one on
wild.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's lit.
it's got to be like I could plop in the center and not fall off of it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
crazy.
it's
Like it's a
great.
large beanbag.
It's great. It's like a love sack, but like the Costco version, I guess.
What the fuck is a love sack?
Giant beanbag.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a brand name.
it's just a brand name.
It's like
That's
brand
a
name.
brand name?
Love stack.
SAC.
That's a,
This is
Yeah.
this Google looks weird.
Yeah.
Why? It's a
No,
love
it's a
sack.
brand name.
Love sack
they're gonna
sounds
filter.
so
They're gonna
suggestively
filter
weird.
results on that. They're gonna
That sounds
filter
so
results.
weird, dude. The fuck? These are $800?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, those are crazy.
Large beanbags get expensive.
You can fit 4 people on the big one?
Yeah.
This is, no.
No,
this
that's like his isn't 4 people,
Yeah,
but
mine's,
maybe
Go
2.
crazy.
No,
People go
mine's
crazy
one.
on
is, okay, so actually,
Or
so
two,
this is the
maybe two.
thing.
If you're sitting
Maybe
and
2.
not
They're
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
all
maybe
different
2.
names. You got the city sack for one person, the
City
pillow
sack.
sack for 2 people, the
bro,
movie sack.
I'll
is a
let you guys know
2-person.
what brand mine is. Mine's not a love sack.
The super sack is the 3-man, and the big one, which I just took sack out the name, is the 4-man. So you can fit 4 people on that.
Damn, dude. See, that's a bet.
great,
I would sleep on that.
That's great.
I would sleep on
That's
that.
still kind of wild. There's no support for your back. Like I feel
Fair,
you're gonna wake up and be
yeah.
like, you can sleep in the weirdest possible positions in
Yeah.
that thing. You know what I'm
Just
To
saying?
be
like-
fair, I
Just like
think
a
you
ball.
could find a spot.
Yeah.
Like prop it up, like get the.
I think you could find a spot. You could like shimmy into the beans a little bit. You know, like when you're on
Yeah,
a
you
beanbag,
have to-
you can
you
like
have to
set
create
your
a-
you
body
can like
position
kind of
in the
yeah,
beans.
facts,
Yeah,
facts.
motherfuckers just worm
You have
your
to
way
create
into
it.
the beanbag.
Yeah.
Just have
Yeah.
it cradle.
I move too much in my sleep. I would feel like I was in quicksand. My dreams would be terrible. Like I would literally just be like, I'm dying. Like there's no way. There's
The
no way.
beanbag's on top of
I would
you
be like,
now.
I'm drowning. They're like, nah, dude, the dreams would be horrendous. Like, there's no way. Yeah, that's a no for me, dog. Sleeping on a love
I mean,
sack.
I don't know if I could sleep on it, but
Yeah, no, I can't sleep on it.
You know the thing at Tapri's house in Florida? That big circular beanbag thing? Is it like that? You don't remember this. You don't remember this at all. D-Mac slept on it.
I think
when we
so.
shot that. Never mind. This is such a waste. I thought we had a reference point. Never mind.
no, I don't remember that beanbag specifically. Not there were like 3 air mattresses. Where was the beanbag?
Beanbag
I
was
slept
in the
on
living
air
room.
mattress. Yeah, I slept on.
Because remember, we had to
floor
move the
living room.
beanbag to another room one time, and it actually took like 2-3 people to roll it into another room and get it through the door for us to shoot in the main room.
I think it went there quick.
You think what went way quick?
Early in the weekend. I think it was out of the living room early.
Yeah,
in the
it was out of, but like you still don't remember it? Like I was like, what was it like?
weekend.
What
Was
the thing?
it was it like a mahogany?
No one cares about this. No, it was
Was it
gray.
like a
It was fucking
mahogany
gray.
red?
It was gray.
Was it a mahogany red?
It was gray. This is not intriguing.
I don't know if I ever sat on the beanbag. I'm
No
sorry.
one cares. No one cares about this with me. I'm sorry.
I
didn't
remember
mean to
sitting
bring
on
this
the
up.
couch. I remember sitting on the floor. I remember sitting outside on the
You have
balcony.
so many non-crucial memories that are like you've memorized everything around where the beanbag was at.
I don't know what I can do here.
I already said we should drop it.
Yeah, we're past it. So speaking of Ananya's beanbag, he's now using it as a desk chair.
Wow.
Yep. Full circle.
That must be nice, man.
Yeah.
Does it have support for like your back?
Yeah,
Like-
does
Yeah,
it
no,
kind of
it
feel like
is.
you're just in a blob all
So
day?
I can't like actually work. So when I'm like actually doing like
So it's not a fucking desk.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
That's
So
What
crazy.
actually happens is I sit down and I'm like, oh, I can't reach my keyboard
Yeah,
and mouse because
exactly.
I'm in a beanbag.
Exactly. So it's great for watching like YouTube, Netflix. Just
That
like
sounds
So
like sounds like prime beanbag territory. right there.
yeah.
I definitely thought you were going to say
everything else except work.
I definitely
when I actually have to do shit on my desk, it's not ideal.
I thought you were going to say, I'm like,
in a meeting,
I worked out of the beanbag all day.
I mean,
I kind of pictured it like wedged under your desk.
How is there not one photo of this beanbag?
It's an enigma, dude. It's not in my brain photos. It's not in the real photos.
I'm brain photos.
I have a video of Anwar.
It was a Mandela effect. It was a Mandela effect.
No.
The CIA erased
it's on the other side of where he's at.
Dude, did you guys see that the Fruit of the Loom shit? That was like a psyop that was going on.
Underwear?
Like
what?
So apparently officially so
wait, no, the underwear people, right?
Let him talk.
Yeah.
Let him talk. Okay. What?
So basically, dude, so you
know,
like, remember the cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom, right?
Yes.
There's like a fucking cornucopia around the fruit, right? So apparently someone called Fruit of the Loom and they're like, do you have a cornucopia? Because the new logo doesn't have it, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, did you ever have a cornucopia? And apparently their official response was like, no, we never had one.
That's a lie.
And then someone went back in their like fucking they found some fucking old Fruit of the Loom shit and they fucking proved that it had the cornucopia back in the day.
Yeah.
And so like, dude, it was legit like the company was trying to cover it up. It was some shady shit, dude.
Were they trying to cover it up, or was the person what?
That is the beanbag.
Oh, that one's a lot flatter. So that one's more of like a pancake, and his, I would say it's more of like.
I didn't want to continue the conversation. I just wanted to show it.
Do you know those little red cheeses in the plastic? Think of a big one of those.
Yeah.
That's actually a great description.
I'm so much fucking more confused than I was
before. That's such a good description.
Everyone who's seen it is like, yeah. And I'm like, no, that made no fucking sense. That literally made no sense. Like,
just the polarness of the reactions.
Because everyone who's seen this shit went, oh, you hit it on the head. I am still fucking
I got you.
I
got a picture.
I feel like I
why do you
have
think they're
I might have
why
a
do you
picture
think
of my
that? Why are we looking at pictures of beanbags? I'm sorry I started this. This was my fault. This is all my fault. I'm so sorry. Back to the cornucopias. Why do you think they're denying it? And why would it be a psyop for them to deny it? I'm now confused on how we got from psyop to denying cornucopias.
I don't know, man. Why would they deny it? Exactly. But why would they deny that they never had it? And this was like an official response, apparently.
Maybe the person was just stupid. Maybe the person was just dumb. Like, maybe the person was
well, no, so I was like, is probably like a worker who's like 18, never saw it.
Literally at the front desk.
Like,
what are you talking about cornucopias, bro?
Yeah.
What's a cornucopia?
That's my guess.
Yeah.
If you got the CFO on record saying it, that's another thing.
But like a PR person just graduated with a marketing degree.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't even buy Fruit of the Loom, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I actually think I'm
That's true. Maybe it was just like the
and they don't have cornucopias anymore.
No, they don't. I knew they didn't. I knew it was gone.
I mean, I don't quite look at my underwear that frequently.
That was the first time I saw a cornucopia. I'm positive.
What do you guys think about like the Berenstein Bear shit?
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah, that's a Mandela effect all day.
Yeah, that's Mandela.
I believe in Mandela effects. There's a different plane of existence that we are merging with or hitting with at different times. Like it's like like there's a timeline where Trump didn't win. There's a timeline where Biden won.
There's a timeline where Biden fell down and Camilla took the whole term.
Oh yeah, there's a timeline where he like dude like anything you think of. I'm super into the like everything's happening. Like there's one. There's one where like Trump sneezed too hard and like we actually got like a year of fucking whoever his dude was. You know?
Oh God!
What was that guy's name? I just know he hated gay
Mike
people.
Pence.
That fucker. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But yeah,
dude, imagine if that
timeline for
was president.
Yeah.
Apparently, dude,
there's a timeline for
God was talking to him, dude. God was sending him direct messages.
Apparently,
bro.
yeah.
Like crazy.
God was telling him fund conversion therapy. That's fucking crazy. Like, yeah, dude, I bet he was. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm never like that's crazy. Like, I'm not here to disrespect your religion. I'm disrespecting him. Like, no, that's crazy.
Facts.
Wild. And this man
getting off the topic of politics
quickly.
Yeah. I don't really know how we got there.
Like, I guess this is sort of interesting, but apparently Microsoft is stepping off of OpenAI's board.
Who is?
So they're
Microsoft is stepping.
Damn.
But I mean, Apple just got on their board.
Yeah.
So I mean, like,
that's probably why.
To me, that sounds like a
Microsoft is stepping off of the board. Microsoft got kicked off the board.
I was going to say Apple might have been like,
Microsoft got
if you want our iPhones to let OpenAI through, you're gonna go ahead and remove that board seat. Like,
oh no, I think they were like, hey Microsoft, you want Teams to work?
You want Teams to work is crazy.
It already doesn't, but Apple can make it work for only Apple users.
Gee, like,
just rebuild the app for them.
They should.
For real.
Honestly, the Microsoft ecosystem pisses me off because I've always wanted it to be better. I'm not mad at their offerings. I'm mad at how they don't work. Like even back in the day, like I was always like, I remember when I had like my my computer in my bedroom and shit, and I used to always like be on the Microsoft apps. Like I would use Outlook and shit, and I was just like, these are cool apps. They're just not as good as everything else that has been made since. Like Outlook behaves the same way as it did on XP. Do you know how much that pisses me off?
Outlook works like a snail.
I would rather actually have the XP version. That's how much it pissed me off when I was using Outlook. Like, oh my god.
Sometimes it just does things too,
bro.
Yeah.
You ever had to just like not give you an email for like 2 days, bro? That was the worst. That was the worst shit ever.
Dude,
we had so many internal emailing problems.
Ever have it just stop connecting? This is a crazy one. You ever have your Microsoft apps break your computer so bad that your computer cannot contact any Microsoft server, even to go to Bing?
No, that's crazy. That's insane.
And then you have to reinstall the operating system.
Yeah, it's believable.
That sounds like a virus.
No, it's
like,
it sounds
Office 365.
I was about to say, it sounds like something in Office 365.
It makes sense,
Like you went in to execute a command that it was supposed to be able to do, and instead it bricked the system. Like that is believable.
No, it just it's not like you did anything. You just turn it on one morning and it's like that. You didn't try to do something. It didn't load too hard. It just had a rough night.
One day,
that sounds like Windows.
Bro, we had one day at my old job where like they were literally just like, hey, like they texted all of us, Teams doesn't work today, so like we're just gonna switch over to using Google. So like anybody just like start your email in here and we'll email everybody just what we're doing for. I was like, yo, this is wild. Like, bro, craziness. I hate all of that, but I want it to work. Like, it's not a bad suite of products. Like, I used to use Publisher back in the day. It was decent, but then like you can use several other Adobe apps that are way better now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say they're the top of their field for anything.
Nothing.
But everyone knows Word.
Yeah.
I'd argue that Word is actually not even a good word processor anymore.
I haven't used it.
The only app that I will give them credit for, and I will praise them for, is Excel. Yeah. Excel is beautiful.
I still use Excel.
I never have problems with Excel, and I would take Excel over Sheets,
have you
over
ever
numbers.
Excel was running people's like backend for years.
It's all right, but like
it works.
Yeah.
I enjoy.
I haven't used it recently.
The interface of Excel not changing and just being a good app from when it started to now is the best thing about it. Like if they were to go in, like they tried to put the AI features in, but you can like turn them all off. It's beautiful because you just get regular Excel back.
Yeah,
like it's great.
Well, not anymore.
Was Excel ever? Were they really the first spreadsheet ever? Were they really?
I mean, the first spreadsheet ever? No.
Probably the first commercial-based databasing software, like for consumer. I guess
on computer.
Yeah, I'll give them that. But like, I mean, like, there are other database applications that are probably older than Excel. Like,
well, I mean, what are we considering it? Because like, it's not. You can't compare Excel to SQL.
Yeah,
exactly. I'll give you that all day. But like, could it do some shit SQL could do? Yeah, but like,
no, but people use it like that though. People use it as a database.
I'll give it credit for its also usability across different things. Like you can import and export data from SQL to Excel. Beautiful.
You can just save an Excel file and tell another program it's a database, and it'll work as long as it knows how to read it.
Yeah.
Like, that is what it is.
I don't know. Maybe that's just an app where it's like it was never broke. They never need to try new shit. And like all the other ones, like even like PowerPoint now, it's like that app is kind of weird.
I've never used PowerPoint. No, sorry.
About to say.
I haven't used it in like 8 years.
I was about to say, what's since like grammar school?
I was gonna say I haven't used it I
switched to Keynote in high school because I was using that on my MacBook in high school for all of my PowerPoints.
I used all the Apple ones when I had my MacBook.
Yeah, and I still use Keynote to this day. I love Keynote. I use it as After Effects. Low key. I should learn After Effects, but like I'm never gonna learn it. Never gonna learn it. But PowerPoint, not as good.
But yeah, dude, After Effects seems so.
It's daunting.
There's so much to learn there.
I can do simple shit, and then like it gets complex, and I'm just like, I hate everything here. I can do this in a PowerPoint.
Yeah,
but can you?
Not everything, but damn near. Like
well, they're the same kind of program. Mm-hmm. One of them's just made to be a lot easier to use.
It's like if PowerPoint had a video editor,
but you lose control over it.
Oh yeah.
Like that's not moving perfectly in time with a 30 frame per second timeline.
Exactly. Which like that's where I run into problems where I can create graphics and different things inside of here, but when I put them in the video, I am now fighting to get them to match.
Yeah.
But even like simple shit, like I'll use I don't know, I use different applications for shit they're definitely not supposed to be used for.
Yeah.
But like back to Excel, best application they've ever released. Only one, no notes. Every other
Excel,
app,
for sure.
several notes,
Excel's
top to
great.
bottom, notes everywhere.
Yeah.
Like Google outdid them with a suite of free online apps.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Like I wonder how they felt about that when it dropped. Like people will never switch to Google Docs. I know people who have never used Word. Like there are kids.
Yeah, I mean,
there are
but
kids.
Google,
There are kids who have never used Word. If you grew up with an iPhone,
it's Chromebook.
I was going to say, if you not even a Chromebook. If you grew up with an iPhone and let's say you got like a laptop or your home computer's a Mac, you have not used Word.
Yeah.
Well, everyone at school, at least in our generation, did, but they wouldn't anymore because Chromebook.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also, it doesn't matter what their file type is. We needed to know the difference between a doc and a docx, or Microsoft Word version 2006, 2007 versus Microsoft version 2011. Like, we needed to know that shit when saving a file. That doesn't fucking matter.
You needed to know that.
The fact
For pages.
you didn't. I mean, what? Like, you weren't? Were you going back and forth between different operating systems? What was your school operating system?
XP.
Okay,
probably.
we had Macs in my school. I only had Macs in grammar school, so the file type was important because you can't open certain shit on like different stuff.
That's different.
So like I was using Pages and all of that shit when it like came out. Like, not came out, but like when the iWork shit was like paid for, like you had to pay for all of that, and then they made it free.
We
like
did.
2010.
We had Macs at one of my grammar schools. But I think it was before they started telling people to buy flash drives. I think it was the year before I was told to buy a 250 kilobyte flash drive.
Kilobyte is crazy. They told us we needed. That was definitely on our list. I think in like 7th or 8th grade, where they were like, you need a 500 megabyte flash drive. Like I can find the sheet of paper that says you need 500 megabyte. You can't do shit.
512.
Nothing.
512. Yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
Bro, you can't do nothing with that now.
2 GB was huge, dude.
2 GB.
Bro, I remember
No,
I got a free
crazy.
2 gigabyte. Oh, you couldn't tell me shit, boy. When they was giving away with those little metal things on the top that flipped. Oh, man.
When I was
you keychain it.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was in 7th grade, this one kid bought a 32 gig flash drive.
Dude.
He was a pimp. What you mean? He had all the data.
God.
Bro, that's crazy. My current flash drive keyring is right here. This is a USB-C one, 128 gigs, a 36 SanDisk, and then I think this is the 3D printer one. But like this is a 16 gig. All of it, bro. If I was 11, I would be freaking out over how much data is on this keyring, bro. This is nothing. Like this is like those are for quick files.
Yeah, legit.
That's crazy.
Legit.
Space has moved.
Going further back, I mean, it's like the floppy, right? You looking at the floppy. That was
Bro,
the thing, dude.
are there kids who did you guys use floppies? Did you all ever transfer any data on a floppy disk?
No.
Like was that something you ever did?
I think I might have
because I had to.
Same here. I did it just because I wanted to. I didn't to see how the fuck it worked.
Wait, but
I think I fucked around with my dad's old one.
I gamed on floppies.
I had my dad's old one.
Games. I had games on
When
floppies.
I was a kid, we had a computer in my basement that had Windows 97, and you put a floppy in, and this cartoon pirate ship would come up with this parrot that had a spyglass.
Dang.
I have no idea what happened.
The fact that experience is so ingrained. I had you remember when they used to do the like tiny promotional disc, like this mini CD disc with the promos for like it would be like 2 levels of a game or some shit. But they weren't GameCube
but
discs. Because you couldn't put a GameCube disc in your computer because of the Nintendo.
You could.
No, Nintendo does not allow that shit. You could not.
No, you can put a disc that size in your
Oh
computer.
yeah, you can put the disc in, but you couldn't play it. I was about to say that shit is not popping up.
No, I'm purely talking about the size.
I had one of those, like a tie-in promotional disc for Treasure Planet. Bro, I remember just how it opened and you could hear the fucking shitty music. It was playing the Treasure Planet suite in this like fucking shitty 32-bit. Oh, it was so good. Oh, I love that time. That was just like, bro, it's like 2 levels. You can finish the game in 10 minutes. Like, why the fuck we produce a disc for this? Like,
dude, I had this other floppy disk, and you'd play whack-a-mole with these green aliens, but you had to spell to kill them.
Oh, yeah. Your parents were teachers. It shows. It shows. Wow. That would have never made it in my career. That would have never flew in my career. If my mom brought that shit in, I would have been like, nah, we ain't. What we do. I had Mavis Beacon typing, but we didn't play that shit.
That was one of the ones where you like put it in and it holds, like it has 12 games in it. They're all like mini games.
All of them. Math.
That was the most fun one.
Oh, that was the most fun.
I really want to know what that
I had an educational Clifford game, and it would piss me off, and I would only play the mini games because the mini games didn't require you to do any fucking educational shit. So like my mom would be like, "How are you doing in the game?" I'm like, "I'm having fun," but I never once played the actual like math and comprehension storyline. I was constantly just doing the fair games.
Yeah.
It's lit.
What were you saying, Parth?
You must be a good speller, man. Were you in the fucking spelling bee or some shit? Like,
I mean, I never did a spelling bee. Am I competent at telling you which letters are in words? Generally,
I'm not. I'm terrible.
I was like, dude, you
was
like
not
a
my
foundation.
passion.
If we didn't move to a technology forward world, I would have been lost, boy. I hate phonics. I can't spell. I don't care. I'm not learning. I'm grown.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't need to know how to spell nowadays. I was literally thinking about that.
People
the other
used to
day.
say that was going to be a problem, and I'm like,
it's gonna be a problem.
Why? I can't do long form math. I have a fucking calculator. I don't care. Like,
wait for the great EMP.
Yeah.
Or the great solar flare. Something's going to knock out all the technology and people are going to be like, write a letter. And they're going to be like, they're not going to be able to write a letter to someone.
I'm currently a motherfucking video editor and cameraman. If we EMP, I am lost to the world. I have no useful skills.
Go back to film.
I have no useful skills.
Let's go back to film.
Bobby, you can't splice film right now.
Yeah, you can.
You cannot. No, you cannot do it right now. Is my thing. You do not have the skill set at this moment to do it.
Way more valuable.
But that's the problem with the great EMP, my nigga. Both of you all work all three of you work technology jobs. Yeah. We are useless if an EMP hits the world. Fuck spelling. We have no actual skills. If you go outside right now, can you forage in the next 12 hours any food that would be edible enough to keep you alive? 12 hours right here, right now, no phone. You just walk out the door. Do you think you could find enough food to eat to keep yourself alive?
Yes.
I fucking don't. You can think that. I don't think that for me. So I think I'm useless.
I'd have a strategy.
I don't know what your fucking strategy is. It sounds like you're going to eat a berry that you're not supposed to. You're going to be shitting for 3 days. You're going to be the first one in the new world dying of diarrhea.
This doesn't count as foraging, though. I was going to say I'd go straight for an animal, but...
Yeah, that counts as foraging. Go kill it. What you killing? What you cooking? What animal? You got 12 hours.
We'll figure that out. Where you going to go?
Bobby's about to be eating goose in the middle of a park. That's
legit.
That's better than rat on a side street.
There is no animal in Chicago that I think is good to eat.
At all.
I'll catch a fish.
I don't even know. You gotta go outside. You have to make a fishing rod. You have to forage. Like, you gotta
spear fishing.
That's crazy.
Is like
you have to make the knife.
You think you can go, Bobby? I feel like this. I want this 12 hours recorded, but it's an EMP, so we can't. But I just don't feel like I don't think.
I'll wear a film camera on my head. I just need someone to follow me around cranking it because we don't have batteries anymore.
12 hours of real life film is miles.
Someone just needs to follow me around like.
Bobby, that is so much
just
film.
cranking the film.
That is so much film.
Around 12 hours off.
We'll shoot
three frames per minute. 15 per second? Do you know how fast that person behind you has to crank then?
The gearbox.
Yeah.
They're gonna be on a bike, and then the
Either
bike
way,
film cameras.
I guess my entire purpose here.
Cranking it is wild.
The crank is wild, for real.
It's an EMP. There's no motor to crank it.
I think the whole thing that I'm trying to say here is all of us are pretty useless in the great EMP, and I don't think spelling is going to be useful at all. Because guess what? The people who will probably make it, I don't think they had the best grades. I don't think they were good at spelling.
I don't think spelling is going to be that useful after the great EMP either.
But the person right now who could go outside and just get a fish with their hands, who knows that they can do that, like confident, 100%, know that they go kill a deer, like nothing but their deer. They can't spell.
I just know I could get a fish.
But the thing is, look,
you only gave me 12 hours, which makes me skeptical because I'd have to like travel somewhere to. 12 hours is enough to drive somewhere and get a fish.
You can't drive.
Why?
EMP.
Train?
EMP.
What if I jump on the back of a cargo train?
Sure, but
does that count?
You're gonna be guessing the direction, but sure. I mean, like you don't know
where they just take it out, take the same thing back. You know, we're good.
Sure.
Dude, everything we use uses electronic. Like even a cargo train has some tech in there.
Well, no, but it could be an old-timey steam train.
See, this is my problem. Because,
theory.
look, the old-timey steam train can be running, but the electronics to switch the tracks that it will be running on are not on. So that just it's going wherever the fucking last switch was, unless you got somebody out there hitting that motherfucker.
You're not wrong.
To fucking turn the latch, yeah.
And whoever's on the train can't go do that. You can't run in front of your train to try to go change the tracks.
If you slow down. But then if you
Does it count as foraging if I just walk into the grocery store and steal without paying? No.
I don't think so.
No.
That's a good question.
That's called theft. Yeah, I'm saying make it in a world of
That's city
nothing.
foraging.
That is. I'll give you that. Foraging. All of us can go out and city forage, motherfucker.
Like
what?
I could city
forage
for sure.
I could
You send me to like city forage. I come back 10 minutes later with like 30 donuts.
I was about to say, dude, like, yeah, if the entire in a real life scenario, yeah, you could go storm the grocery store and try your luck with the people who are carrying guns, who are also stocking that same store. Like, you could try it. I don't think it's a good move, but like. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah, dude, the grocery store, dude. Someone would get in there and then they'd lock it up.
What? Bro, you know, America is ready for things like this, which is the problem. Like, I think we are problematically ready for shit like this.
I mean, if dude.
Somebody in a diesel truck is pulling up in that motherfucker.
Be like, yo,
and it's gonna be a diesel truck from back in the day, just killing the environment. That motherfucker would never pass an emissions test.
I'm backing through the front glass.
They're coming through, sawing off shotguns and fully autos. All the shit that was illegal yesterday when the EMP did not hit is now about to be legal for the fucking ski masks. You think these people coming in with ski masks?
There's no cameras anymore.
I watched people in 2020 rob motherfuckers with nothing. What do you mean? The niggas outside will go rob your whole store with their face out on TikTok. Nigga going live. Bro, stop. Nah, bro.
Facts.
City foraging, that's survival of the fittest. That's going to be the truest show of Darwinism we've ever had in recent years.
Now, see,
yeah.
If you're smart and you're outside the city, just build a barricade so the whole city's stuck in after the great EMP.
That would actually be crazy.
Then sell tickets to the other people outside to watch the festivities. Make a killing.
Yeah, people gonna die.
And just fly your...
There's gonna be some wild stuff going on.
Bro,
a lot of people
fire.
Die. There's a show called Station 11, and goes back and forth. One of the storylines is the world ending, starting from Chicago, and it's an amazing show. If you want to check it out,
I'm gonna have to go check it out.
I rewatch it all the time.
Is that a one-parter?
No, it's not a one. The entire show. So like the show flips back and forth, telling the past and the present. And the past story happens in Chicago. They don't leave Chicago into like farther down the line. Okay, so like you get a lot of episodes. Like so, the building that our homie lives in downtown. There's a scene there, and you see an airplane fall out of the fucking sky from one of the windows there into the pier, and it's a beautiful fucking shot. Right. It's really cool. But like you see all the chaos, and like they show like what that apartment building looks like after all the carnage. It's interesting. Like I like seeing Chicago and dystopian, not because I think it'll happen, but because it just looks cool.
Yeah.
Like we got a cool city that would look dope if it started overgrowing. Like it would actually look cool.
It's cool in Transformers.
Yeah, Transformers is cool, but that's Transformers. That's Michael Bay. Dark Knight. Yep. Man, dude, those are so cool. I've recently just been taking lower whacker because NASCAR was pissing me off. Yeah, and man, you feel like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
you can't
feel like
you do. Like it's so hard. It's so hard to stay the speed limit. It's just like because you're just like, dude, it's so cool. Like you're just when you get the windows down, you just hear. Yeah, it's fucking. And you can literally go from 290 directly to Lakeshore on that bitch. And it's like, bro, if you catch all the greens because they started putting lights down there because people were doing the races and drag racing and shit. They put the lights down there. Nobody respects them. But like the lights, if you get all greens, bro, you just bro. You get through in one song, bro. It's just it feels so good. Yeah, it's a good show.
I remember one time I was driving through there. There's people skirting through there. They're they're really skirting.
So they changed out all the light bulbs.
They tag through everybody.
They changed all the light bulbs out. They added stoplights like every I think it's almost like a half a mile or some shit, and that's like to get people to stop doing it. But they didn't add any cameras.
What do you mean they changed the light bulbs? Are they not orange anymore?
No, they took all the orange out. There's three can white lights, and they go like damn near every yard. It's bright as shit down there now.
Yeah,
but. And this is fun as shit, but like I don't recommend people to just do it. But like if you go to lower whacker, they still have all the oranges.
Well, yeah.
So if you like go down there, like which now they cut off all the street access. Like you can only get down there if you got a fucking like garbage truck now. To lower.
That's where the impound is, or do they move it?
The impound is over off the corner. You got to get through the apartment buildings to go over there now. You can't go all the way to the.
Oh, you can't just head down that way.
No. they cut all that shit off. But it looks dangerous.
There
still.
were people.
I rode my
there,
bike.
probably.
Yeah, there still are.
Well,
I'm pretty sure there are people who live there. It's another city down in there. But I was on my bike one day and I was like, let me go down there, and like the stairs are still open underneath the motherfucker, and I'm just riding through, and I was like, how am I gonna go back up? Like, because it's just it's creepy. It's creepy, but it's so dark. Cool. And they have like a few of the green light bulbs, because it used to be called Emerald City down there, because they had all green lights, and a few of the green light bulbs are still up. So it's just some cool Chicago history. But
dude. Even just Lower Wacker is kind of shady, and some side streets goes to like the dumpster area. Yeah, and you're like, yo, that.
Oh yeah, don't fucking turn. If you turn down there, you fucked. Like, if you turn, you will end up at somebody's trash chute for an apartment building, or for like a store.
There are like shady parts there.
It's like you have to remember that you are just underneath all of the city.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck what's going down there.
If we ever do an action movie, I would love a scene where Lower Wacker floods. No one's ever done that shot. That would be such a cool fucking shot.
That'd be sick.
Like
Lower Wacker?
No, like I mean, well, you could show it. You could show it from there, but then like have like a car, like you're tracking them as the water's fucking rising in Lower Wacker, and you're fucking like trying to hit the turns, and like you can see like the fucking river rising, because there's the one part where it opens up and you can see the river, and you can see the river coming up at the same time.
Shot that would be shot. Right? So you see like what's going down at like the most bottom level. It's like a cross section shot, and then you just fucking level, right?
Oh my god, you could drone scan up to the street and everybody's looking fucking normal, and then you just flood the entire city. Oh my god, I don't know what
like crazy shit's going down at the bottom,
and
then it gets like
so sick.
Man, fucking Batman's barber.
Yep.
You know, they should have just used it in the Joker Dark Knight, or not the Joker one, the one with the
Dark
gas.
Knight.
No, you're talking about the when they gassed everything out,
where they're flying through.
There's probably a whole bunch of restrictions as well as to what you can legitimately do down there. So like, whatever we do would be like
actually. Yeah, I was gonna say you wouldn't actually flood the city to fake flood the city.
I'd love to actually flood the city to fake flood the city. I just don't want the ramifications. Like, we accidentally flooded the city a few times, and that was the city. That was the city's fault. So I mean, shit.
City might have flooded last night. Could have just been down there with a camera.
Yeah. We could have went down there and just got the shot, added an extra layer of water. That's all you need to do. Yeah. But that would be a filthy shot. I don't know what needs to be happening in the movie to make that happen. But I feel like I'm leaning towards natural disaster now.
Yeah, because it's gonna have to be a lot of water. Because Lower Wacker,
you know the New York scene. Low. You know the New York scene in Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah,
essentially that, but in Chicago.
Yeah, exactly. That's like what I'm getting at. Like you can't just flood that part of the city, because if water's high enough to go into Lower Wacker, it's high enough to go over the other sides of the river.
Well, I mean, it's probably that means the south side and west side might already be flooded. That's low.
Because Lower Wacker isn't all that low. Like if you're on Lower Wacker, like at Michigan Ave, you're 20 feet above the river.
Yeah. But when you're actually in downtown, you're several feet above the river because it's built on top of it.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know what to happen.
I used to work
security dawn on Lower Wacker. There's no law.
There is no law.
There is none. It's a sketchy place. It just looks cool.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. No one gives a fuck what's going down there, man.
Yeah, dude.
You might be able to win it from the third level.
They'd be like, yeah, it needs a good cleaning.
Honestly.
Do what you please.
I'd feel more bad about the people who live down there, because I'm positive, bro.
Lines of mattresses down there too.
Bro, I guarantee you, like there has to be like their own economy, their own like I want to study it, but like not disrespectfully, like you know what I'm saying, like because it's like. There are people like this is like you look comfortable. I'm not comfortable here, so obviously you've been here before.
You seen Chud?
Yeah.
Wild sense.
I know exactly what you're getting at.
Like that.
I don't.
It's like that Netflix show where the kid gets lost in,
like, humanoid underground dwellers.
I was giving them credit to movie. I was giving them credit to not be cannibals, but I mean,
Well, I mean, maybe not, but like,
but don't they all end up deformed?
What?
Don't they all end up like deformed in that? Never mind.
I think so. They've been in the sewers for a while.
For a long time. Like, it's a weird. Go home and Google it. It's not worth it, but do it.
True.
Like it's like. True. First, you were saying something that was so not cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers.
Have we been going on for
but I was talking
24?
What was that show about?
Hour 24.
Just watching that.
I'm so sorry. We did not hear you again because we were figuring out something.
Bob, what was that show we were watching on Netflix with the kid gets lost with the homeless people?
Eric?
What was this?
Eric?
I didn't finish it. Eric, though. Yeah.
Eric.
I need to finish it.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's
I
good.
started it. I got
What the fuck
sucked
is
in,
this
and then I
show?
fell asleep, and I didn't watch any more episodes. But I need to go back.
It's really good.
Does it have to do with people living underground?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't
Yeah.
spoil it.
That's not a spoiler.
Oh,
but
I don't know if it has to do with people underground. I'm not there yet.
Bob fell asleep on episode 1.
Yeah.
we can definitely wrap this one up. We've been talking for a minute. Hey, make sure to check out all the cool content that we'll be dropping, man. We're dropping some cool shit over here as always. G.
Yeah.
What everybody got anything they can announce that's coming out?
If you like ginger ale, go check out a ginger ale video
Go check it
on our
out.
channel live now.
Yeah, the episode about the craft sodas.
Yeah.
Is that the title that was
Some
on it?
solid ginger ales.
Yeah.
I think it's craft ginger ale.
It
I don't
popped.
know.
It popped up on my personal channel, and I was like, "Oh shit, is this the ginger ale one?" But I think it said something like craft sodas, and
Yeah.
that's why I was like, "Is that the same video?"
Yeah.
Like, okay, true.
The thumbnail is craft soda.
Okay, that's what. Okay, I'm thinking of
The thumbnail is craft soda because I was like, that's the good words to not
better, yeah.
spell out ginger ale in his thumbnail.
yeah.
Oh yeah, but yeah, check that shit out. That's on the channel. I got a podcast. It's probably gonna drop soon. I need the artist to okay it. That's it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yup. I'll drop an announcement this week or next week or some shit. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
But hey.
We got a quote.
Woo. I don't think I have a quote. I thought I had one.
I used my one in the chamber last week.
You did.
The one in the
I was
chamber.
watching. I saw the chamber quote.
I gave them so much ample time for me to not. Just saying.
I was about to say nobody just defaulted to an Uncle Iroh.
The problem, I don't have a ton of Iros just off deck.
Yeah.
No one does.
Yeah.
Google it. Best Uncle Iroh quotes. He's always a good person to leave with.
Fucks.
Oh damn, that one's too sad. Oh, this one is to restore honor is what it's called. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not even gonna preface it. I'm not even gonna pre-read. It's usually best to admit mistakes when they occur and seek to restore one's honor. Uncle Iroh.
Amazing.
I wrote.
The one under.